Good morning, welcome back to another long run video. As you can see, we've got beautiful weather today. It's raining and I've got 34 kilometers planned. Similar to last week, we will have some faster paces, but not as much as last week. Have tried to make this week a bit of recovery, so a lot more easy running and lower intensity this week because I pulled up quite sore after last Sunday's long run and obviously didn't complete it as I had planned. So today, going for something similar but a little bit different. Starting with 15 kilometers of warm up around 5:20 per kilometer, then moving on to 10 kilometers at around 4:30 to 4:50, 5 kilometers recovery, and then finishing with 4 kilometers at goal race pace, so 4:10 to 4:30 per kilometer. My focus for today, as you can see, is fueling. So until now, I've been too scared to take too many gels or to overfuel during a long run in training. Looking back, that's probably not the right approach because during the marathon, I'm gonna try and get 5 to 6 gels in. So if I can't get 3 in training in a long run, what hope do I have of getting 6 in the marathon? And chances are I'll probably be too nervous during the marathon to get in the extra gels anyway. So today, going for 5 gels, starting off with 1, 2 in here, 2 in here. I'm gonna do whatever I can to get the 5 gels in, and I'll be carrying this around. Soft flask with 1 scoop of BPN G1M. So 20 grams of carbs in this plus electrolytes, obviously water. And I'll be going through these. Should keep me covered for fuel. I want to get used to fueling with water as well during a run. I know it will suck carrying this for a long period. So I'll probably find somewhere to dump it and then get it on the way back. But yeah, I really should be testing my limits with the fueling, because if there's anything that's going to hold me back on race day, it will be fueling. Started the morning off as usual with coffee and Morton drink mix with BPN G1M. Plenty of carbs in there, electrolytes. Got that down. Then again moved on to a BPN Go Bar, just so I can have something solid in my stomach, because I find I'll get too hungry. If I get too hungry, that's not good. So yeah, I'll get this gel down and quick warm up, and then I will catch you. Hang on. I will catch you after the run. Oh, can't forget this. All right, I'm back and in a lot of pain, but I got the 34 kilometers done plus 1. So I did 35 kilometers. That extra kilometer was to make up for a little bit of walking that I spread out through that workout. So let me just quickly run you through. Started with, as I mentioned, 15 kilometers as a warm-up. I averaged 5:02 for those 15 kilometers, then moved on to 10 kilometers of work. Averaged 4:38 for that block. Then 5 kilometers of recovery, averaged 5:45 for that. I was pretty spent by then. I only did 3 kilometers of work at the end, which I averaged 4:27, and I took a small 30-second break after the first 2 Ks of that. I was just too gassed by then to push on for one more, and then I just finished with another 2 kilometers easy, averaging 5:33 for that section. Yeah, quite painful. I'm still not used to running such long distances. My hip was sore again. Just my whole right leg just didn't feel good. Fueling went surprisingly well. So I did have most of my bottle within the first 20 kilometers, and then I ditched it just down there. I collected it on the way back though, don't worry, I'm not littering. And so I had the gel before the run, and then I had 2 gels within the first 15 kilometers. Had the third gel, or the fourth, at 22 kilometers roughly. And then that was it. I just didn't feel like I needed more fuel, but I also felt like I couldn't really take more. I'm happy that I got 4 gels in, plus the drink mix in the bottle. I was doing some burps and I thought a bit of gel was gonna come up. Thankfully I kept it all down. Yeah, I'm thinking my goal marathon pace is just too fast. I won't be able to hold it for very long. I probably readjust that to somewhere like 4:44, which would give me a 3:20 marathon. I think I'm just not ready to go for sub 3:10, sub 3 hours, just not feeling fit enough for that. But that's all right, I'll be happy with 3:20. I'm pretty sure 4:44 will get me. I'm craving plain water now. So I'm gonna go home, chug some water. I don't feel like eating, but I know I should eat. Just help with recovery and just fuel myself a little bit. My feet are killing me also. I got blisters and they just sore. But that's all right. One more big long run left of this training block. 4 weeks out from Gold Coast Marathon. Next week will be peak week, and then I'll start a very slow 3-week taper the week after. So I will catch you soon. Hope you enjoyed. Oh, that hurts. Anyway, see ya. Hey, I'm back because I realized I forgot to say something. So one thing I forgot to add is that runs like this are a huge mental challenge, because you start the run and you think, wow, I've got 35 more kilometers to go. I've just done 5 kilometers. I still have another 30 more to go. I was just watching a video today, I'll link it in the description, where instead of focusing on how much more you have left of the run, just focus on the kilometer you're in. So that's something I was trying to do today, where instead of thinking about how much longer I still had to go, I was trying to keep my focus on the next kilometer, not I get to 20 kilometers and I think, wow, I've still got 35 more to go. That doesn't matter. I just need to do 1 more kilometer to get to 21, and then after that I'll do 1 more, and then after that I'll do 1 more, and then before I know it, the run's done, the run's over. And it doesn't matter how much longer you have left of the run. If you can pay attention to just the kilometer you're in, you can run forever. Well, not forever, but you get what I mean. It makes it a lot easier to run longer if you break it up, rather than looking at one intimidating long chunk of running to do. Yeah, anyway, I need to get home, so hope you enjoyed that little nugget of wisdom. I don't take credit for it, but thought I'd share.